Starting today, all businesses in Washington must require their customers to wear a face mask. Many people have said the state is violating their rights with this mandate. New at 5 tonight, Mayor Kawash explains what the law says. Mayor.
Well, lives are at stake here. So when it comes to protecting the public, these orders will almost always stand up in court. Governor Inslee told me today that anybody can file a lawsuit against his orders, but he's confident the court will side with him.
Wearing a mask is a violation of my rights. That's a common argument from those who don't want to mask up in public. Others even say the mandate is unconstitutional, but Governor Inslee is disputing that tonight.
This is something that can save lives. There is nothing in the Constitution that says people should die of a virus.
Secretary of Health John Weisman is the one who issued this face mask mandate for Washington. Here's the state law which allows him to do that. It says the Secretary of Health has independent authority to issue public health orders to control and prevent spread of disease.
We have the authority to save ourselves in Washington.
Some people say the governor's mandates are unconstitutional because his emergency powers expired after 30 days. Spokane City Council President Breanne Beggs has an extensive history working in law, and he says that's not true. He says mandates like the mask one are constitutional because it is a matter of life or death for thousands of people in the community. Here's the law that backs that up. Section 8 of RCW 4306-220. As long as the order preserves and maintains life or health, then it's okay.
In potentially catastrophic pandemics, the governor can and should act. It is as much a responsibility as it is a privilege.
4 News Now reached out to Washington Republican lawmakers like J.T. Wilcox, Bob McCaslin, and Paul Ryan to see if they believe this order is constitutional, but we never heard back. Inslee says the courts have agreed with him to this point, as well as governors across the U.S. issuing similar orders.
Well, it didn't even take a day of this mask mandate being in effect for someone to take up Inslee on that lawsuit challenge. The Freedom Foundation, based in Olympia, is challenging whether the governor and the Secretary of Health have that authority to insist people wear a mask in public and on private property. They go on to say that wearing one compels them to support, quote, junk science and violates their freedom of conscience. As you heard, Inslee's confident the court will continue to side with him, so we'll see what happens. Aaron?